Hey, dude. Wow. You look so good, man.
Right? I
I mean,
call this my Beatles
your
homage.
Beetle bangs.
Yeah, I couldn't get my hair to comb right, so I just embraced whatever the hell it wanted to do.
They're really its own personality. I love it.
No,
So
I know.
distinct. I'm hiding my hair. You're just embracing what you got.
Yeah,
But
it's just two sides of the same coin, Michael.
exactly. There's two sides of a coin.
Hide it,
Welcome,
embrace.
everyone. Welcome. Figures not included. Back
Yeah, welcome.
for a little hiatus. I was away. We'll talk about that. But welcome, everyone. Hello. Happy Sunday Eve. Hope everyone's having a great day, great
Great.
evening. Yeah. How are you, Ed? Man, how are you and your sweet little hair doing?
Good, getting my, hair looking all nice, which is really good. It's nice, that I still have hair, A lot of people
Um,
my age
you
are
don't have any.
struggling with hair loss. And so
Yeah.
I just count my blessings. Even if it doesn't want to like stay where it's supposed to, at least it's there. So
Luscious locks, man. Luscious
luscious.
locks.
I was always wondering if you were gonna go bald, Michael.
I mean, no.
It doesn't look like it. I
It
mean,
doesn't look like it. We've been blessed. We've been
I think
blessed.
I think you're past the age of no return where like, you know, what is it like?
Yeah.
What is it like you make it past your 30, 35, you're probably not gonna lose your hair.
Something like that. I think once I hit 30 something, mid 30s, I told myself, I think I'm going to be okay. I don't think
I
I'm going to
know.
go bald anytime
Scary, man. I don't
soon.
know if it's for like that for every guy, but I remember when I was, like mid 30s, I kept like every day I woke up, I was like, oh, there it goes. I'm losing hair. Like I look on my pillow and I see like one strand of hair, and I was like, oh, it's happening. It's happening.
Bald.
Uh,
Yeah, because your dad's bald.
oh, he is so bald. He looks like a baked potato.
He's so tan too,
Oh yeah. I'm
with the
saying he's got
skin of a sweet
the
potato,
nice golden crust of an Idaho.
crusty head. Um, yeah, no, we got lucky because my dad still has his hair. It's thin because he's older, but he still got it.
Yeah.
Still got it.
Well,
Still got it where it
supposedly, and I
counts.
don't know if this has been debunked or proven that it comes on your mom's side, and
Oh,
since we were both
nice.
related from our mom's side, I think we all
Mm.
had a shot of going bald because remember, Theo was bald, Grandpa was
Yeah,
bald.
yeah,
So I was
yeah.
like, "Oh, man," but I don't know, maybe our generation, we're the lucky one, man. Later, whatever we
Sorry,
are.
bald nose.
Later,
Yeah,
Gene.
later, bald dude. This is baldies not included on this episode of Figures Not.
Yeah.
Sorry, bald people. Yeah, man. Excited to be back on the show. Wasn't
I
here last
know.
week.
Well, I think this is what we kind of talked a little bit. We kind of alluded with your cryptic talk, but you got to do something pretty amazing. You got to go, hobnob with all the what would you call them? What do you call these people?
The liberal elites.
Tell us
No,
about
yeah, with Hollywood, Tinseltown, as they call it.
Tinseltown.
Tinseltown, all the celebs and everything. But we have
I
celebs
mean,
of
you
our
were
own.
in the pit. You were in the mouth of what would you call it? Abaddon.
Malcolm X. Yeah. I was in the Starlight pit of the Golden Globes.
Yeah, they were
It was
all there. How was your experience? Did you love it? Did you hate it?
no, I did not hate it at all. It felt like a week's time wrapped in a day. Honestly, I got there the day before, hung out, and that was super cool. I wanted to throw up some pictures here because there's some
What I
cool.
liked was that right off the bat, you got to meet one of the godfathers of nerdom.
I did. That's the picture I wanted to pull up here.
Oh,
That was the first day because when we got there, we went straight to a Q&A. If you guys don't know, we went to the Golden Globes, and I got to go at my brother's date, which was awesome. And
I
so we got
love
to the day before. I'm looking
love
for this
dating your
photo.
brother. Yeah.
And yeah, I met, one of the legends of people that, like God, like if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be toy collectors, I think,
I know. I think he was one of the main people that really kind of pioneered the reason we collect toys.
Yeah, George Lucas, man.
That's
I got,
him.
I got to see old
George
Sackle.
himself.
I mean, that's pretty cool, right? Have
That's
we
pretty sweet.
Sweet. I don't think I've ever. I think that's the first time I ever saw him in person, in the flesh.
Really? That sucks for you.
You've seen him in the flesh before?
A couple times.
Where?
When did we see him? Comic-Con 2012? Was it?
The Comic Con.
Or maybe that was the wrong Comic-Con. I remember seeing him on stage for one thing and on a live thingy. And then did we see him for another show? Oh, hey,
The
thanks.
other show.
Thank you. Ooh, that's hot. Sorry,
Did I
just had
ask any questions?
Crestall
Rick
bring me up
is
so
asking if I'm asked to ask any questions to Lucas. Like, were you adopted?
Mikey wasn't allowed to look directly into anybody's eyes or
Right, those
speak to them
are the
directly.
rules. Yeah, if you say, would you call me? I had to act like a subhuman or a subspecies.
Yeah, you could go only, but you must know your place as a subhuman. And so,
Yeah, I can't stray off the path. I'm too much of a normie. I can't,
you
look
could
people in
only
the
talk when
eye.
spoken to.
Only talk when spoken to. I can only say 5 words at a time because I don't want
Only
to
allowed
wait
to give
for
one-word answers.
only one word, yes and no. That's all I can say. Yes or no. Pretty much. No. It was great, man. Everyone's awesome, but yeah, like Lucas, like that was the first person I saw, which was insane.
That's
So
not bad. That's not a bad way to start the show.
I don't think so. Not at all. Not at all. I was trying
And
to
you
pull
also got to meet his good buddy, his BFF.
Who's his BFF?
What?
Who's his BFF?
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
John Williams?
Oh my gosh, what a beard. Crystal Skull.
You're saying all these movies. Crystal Skull? I didn't see Harrison Ford.
Temple of Doom. All right, who did he collab with on all these movies, Michael?
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry. I met so many people. It's hard to keep track of all the names of everyone.
I could barely keep up with them.
I gotta pull this image up. Where is it? Okay, hold on. Try and bring this here.
Hurry up, Michael. People don't like waiting around.
Yeah, Steven. I just saw AI for the first time before we did the show. And so that was super cool. Yeah, let me bring this up. Here we go. Yes. Why did
Steven with a V.
Steven, that's what I call him. Steven with a V. Yeah, man. Steven Spielberg. We were walking into the Golden Globe thing is very insane. It's like 3 red carpets in one. They're all split amongst different things. You go in, you do all your photographs, and I had someone from Netflix, some rep, taking me around the corner. She was very nice. And then you see your party, and then you go off, and then you walk over to like another part where they do all these interviews, and then that's kind of like where I was hanging around. And then here, let me pull up this thing here. Here we go. Now this is working. Yeah, there's old Sacco man.
You figured it out?
Yeah.
There he is.
Sacco man. The Sacco man. Look at him. He's like, yeah, so here's Frankenstein, and he's just like not wanting to really talk. Well, his wife Melody was the one moderating it, but he was just introducing. But it was like kind of crazy just to see Lucas right there in front of me like that.
Yeah, just talking to you.
He's just talking, we're hanging out. Homie and Lucasman.
Pretty nice, man. I think a lot of people would have liked to be in your shoes there.
Not my stinky shoes. I got I have to wear. Look at some funky feet. Yeah. So then we go through this whole red carpet thing, and then once we get to the section where you have all the tables and everything, that's where it gets crazy. It's just so many people. I took where's this photo here? I like this one here too. Let me pull this one up. Because it's just madness when you get there.
I can only imagine.
I got one more other photo here.
The 7th
So like we get there and we're like, this is welcome to Thunderdome kind of thing. It's a massive. So that was after the photograph, and then you go down and that's just a swarm of people, and then you have the Variety Room, you have Entertainment Weekly or whatever, Access Hollywood.
The pit
Oh,
of
yeah.
excess.
That's too. The creator of Jar Jar Binks. I got to see him up close and personal. It was an honor. I think Jar Jar is just your greatest creation, sir.
Thank you for
Um,
bringing him to us.
thank you for birthing him into the world. So yeah, man. So you go through all this, and then then I'm there like I'm just a fool. I'm just a dangum fool, you know. And but yeah, I think I did a good job repping, you know.
Good, man, good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, so tell us, I think what everybody wants to know, who was your favorite action figure come to life that you got to see there?
Oh, that's a great question. Huh. Who was my favorite action figure? I mean, like I don't know which like character actors that were superheroes. I guess like it was like Don Cheadle was kind of funny when I saw him up
Oh,
there.
love that War Machine. Ooh.
Love that War Machine. I'm not sure who else. It wasn't like a lot of like superhero per se, you know, like no Sebastian Stan or anything like that.
Yeah, but
So
and there was one person you told me you met that I was quite, happy for you to meet. One of my favorites, she stares at me every day. If anyone can identify this pop of her
who is
from
that?
one of my favorite movies.
It's like
Any
Winona.
guesses? Any guesses? Little yellow trench coat might give it away. What?
I feel like brain dead. I wonder if it's just so hot in this room I can't think straight.
Nah, that's normal for you, Michael.
It really is. It really,
And that
really is.
was Joy from Blade Runner 2049, played by
Under the
Ana de
Armas,
Armas,
dude.
aka Babelicious.
I didn't say that. You did.
It's a
Here you
compliment.
go.
Compliment.
Look, this is just me, Oscar, and Steven just hanging out, having a great time. Just talking it up. The photo look. I think it might be my favorite. That might be my favorite.
Oh, it's a beautiful photograph.
Good
Totally
photo.
AI generated, but it's
No,
beautiful nonetheless.
no. It was not. This is real. It's all real. I think this was my friend. You know, I had some friends sending me some pictures and stuff. They're like, "Oh, you gotta like, I see you on the thing and everything." You know, taking screenshots. So that was kind of cool. So that was one of them there. Yeah, Anna de Armas. That was pretty cool. I was unexpected. And right after that, I saw Benicio del Toro, which was very cool.
Oh, the
Uh,
Wolfman himself.
Wolfman. Yeah, there you go. Wolfman. Let's go
I'm a
look.
fan of the
Anna de Armas
Wolfman.
and Wolfman.
Not
I
a
think
fan
that's.
of DJ from Star Wars, but you know
I mean, yeah, yeah.
that
Next week
figure. I'm just gonna say that figure's not on my shelf.
is not on the shelf. Yeah, yeah. I don't think a lot of figures from. He only even made a lot of figures from that movie, and then
No, no.
but yeah, yeah, yeah. It was just insane, just like all the people that were there, and yeah, it was dope seeing you and Oscar in the video at the event. Yeah, it was cool, man. He was great, and he had a good time. And unfortunately, Frankenstein got shut out. You know, so but I think there was a good energy still. You know, hanging out at the Netflix table and a good time.
People don't know a good thing, man.
You know, a good thing. You know, they don't appreciate it. I
It's
think
like
it's one of those things.
they don't care about talent. It's a popularity contest, Michael.
And you said it, not me. So I agree. I'm with you.
It's just a
I
giant
feel
dick measuring contest.
it.
Sorry, I got emotional. I think
Some
they did Frankenstein dirty, man.
I think I agree. I agree. So if you want to get an idea like what I did there, this is a good. This is how it works. So basically, I sit at this table, and then I just kind of like smile and applaud with everything. This is the Great Wanda Sykes.
I thought that was you, Michael.
No, that's me right there. Like you still got it, Wanda. Still got it. That's kind of like what I did most of the night. Just
Yeah,
like
man, you had fantastic see. I mean, you got to see everything.
I saw everything. Look at me. I'm like right there.
That's
Just
you. Right next to the stage. I mean,
uh,
you got to see
straight
everybody.
on
You got to
the
see George Clooney up
spotting.
there, the best Batman.
The best Batman, yeah. I give that was great because in that photo it was with Spielberg. Clooney, the Cloonster was right behind me,
You
and
see?
then we said hi to him too, and so that was really cool. And yeah, man, uh, yeah, it's a lot to kind of like process and kind of play back everything because it was a long night, but there was just so much happening, and then also slows down a little bit, and then just kind of replay everything in my head. But
That's
yeah, I
smart.
was very
I
like,
think
oh,
seriously,
Wanda,
yeah.
show me. Yeah. Though, look, they serve. I demand a recount as well. Um, Someone said, "Look how crazy, how sexy you look." I appreciate that. Like that. Would I ever do acting? Well, I do acting. I do acting. You can go find one of the movies I've been in or shows.
Well, no,
Um,
the best one right now is, what's it called? Murders in the Apartment.
Murders in the Building, Murders in the Apartment. That's the one.
Check it
That's the
out.
one. Yeah, I watch that. Only on UPN. Um,
UPN.
did they serve food and was it good? So
Hell
yes,
no.
I don't know. No, they did serve food, but when we got to our table, only half of the table was served. It was sushi, and then I was sitting next to the composer of Frankenstein, Alexander Desplat, and
And
then
he
he
ate
was
your
like,
sushi, didn't he?
"No, maybe he did." And he was still hungry, but he had to get up and go get himself sushi because they just didn't serve us
He's like,
food.
"I ate this guy's sushi, now I want my sushi."
I want my sushi exactly.
So were
And so
you were too timid to get your own sushi, Michael?
I wasn't hungry. I ate before. If I was hungry, I would have been like, okay, maybe I'll go and.
Okay, Michael. You're always hungry, Michael.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That is true. That's my
No,
secret,
I
Captain.
understand. I
I'm
mean,
always
being in that
hungry.
situation, I think food might be the last thing, your body's craving at that moment.
Yeah, I'm just like I don't want my pants to explode if I get up right now. I don't want my jacket to get caught. It just there's all these different things happening. I'm just gonna
Wanna bump
sit
into Lady
here and
Gaga, maybe make a weird face.
Mhm. Not really make people make weird faces as they walk by me as it is. So I don't want to
Mhm. It
encourage
was a smart
anything.
move, Michael. It was a smart move.
Yeah, yeah. They knew you weren't winning no sushi. Yeah, so the losers didn't get any sushi. I think that's what it was. Um, yeah, man. It was great. It was super fun. What was cool too, the day before, I went to the Frankenstein exhibit too. So they have this exhibit for 7 days in LA, and they have all the props, the costumes, and everything
Were a lot of
inside.
those props, on loan by Guillermo himself?
Well, I don't know what he keeps or what's in like how long the shelf life is of all those props. I mean, I'm sure he keeps as much as he can, either in his in his
Yeah, he's
storage.
known for really loving a lot of that cool stuff he's able to, get from set.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's just awesome. They still have everything intact, and so they had it in London. Then they brought it over to LA, and the hope is maybe New York, which would be cool. So
Nice.
um, yeah, so like the award season still chugs on. There's the Oscars, all the different things. So
So
we'll
you
see
think
how much.
we're gonna see you at the Oscars as well, Michael?
Nope, no way.
No way.
I don't think I have enough tux rental credits for that.
The
So
fortitude, Mr. Tux won't give you enough, of credits,
I gotta keep Mr. Tux on retainer if I'm gonna keep going to these events. I don't think I can stomach that right now. Um, yeah, but the Frankenstein exhibit was super cool. Just a massive line too, just wrapped around the corner of the building. I think I took a video of it, but naturally I can't find it. But yeah, man, I felt sharp. And then, so there's tons of people you can meet and see. I saw a lot of different celebrities. For me, it was I need to meet the Sandman. Got to meet Adam
Mm.
Sandler. I've been a fan of his movies for years now. I mean, Bobby
What's
Boucher.
your favorite Adam Sandler movie, Michael?
Oh man, can I separate them in two categories? Can I do drama and
Yeah,
comedy?
yeah, yeah, yeah. He's definitely a good
Okay.
dramatic actor, so let's split it.
Okay, so let me go drama first. I think Uncut Gems is my
Mm,
favorite Adam Sandler
classic.
dramatic
That was a great
performance. Yeah, I think that's so freaking good in that. That's amazing, amazing work by
My
him.
favorite drama is definitely, Little Nicky.
Little Nicky, okay, that's a drama for you.
I mean, it's a dark movie, you know?
This is dark. It's about Satan, so that makes sense. Yeah, I get it. Um,
I mean, Harvey
yeah,
Keitel, playing the overlord of evil,
that's
It's got
rough,
weight
man. That's
it's
rough.
got weight
That's
to it,
rough.
Michael.
Got a lot of weight to it. Comedy. I mean, I just like I go Waterboy. I think there's just so many.
Good choice.
Waterboy holds a special place in my heart.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What
Waterboy's
about
fantastic.
you?
It's a fun movie.
What about you?
Oh, Adam Sandler. He's such a good he's made
A
so many
movie man.
classic movies. It's hard to pick just one. I mean, Waterboy's pretty up there, but let me see if I can pick up something else. Let me see what you know. Uh,
That Britannia. Hey man, how you doing? Uncut Gems is my favorite movie. I can never watch again because it gives me anxiety. Me too.
I get
Is
that. I get that. I get that.
I was literally edge of my seat when I was watching that movie in the theaters, but I thought it was amazing. So uh, yeah.
He did this other movie that was pretty good. This isn't one of my favorite movies, but I mean, it's a good movie. Spanglish. Have you guys ever seen Spanglish?
Yeah, Spanglish. Great. I love
That's
Spanglish.
another
Yeah,
one. I really want to watch that because I love Taya Leone, but it was actually a really good movie. I enjoyed that movie.
me too. Me too. I did like that one.
That's another good serious dramatic role. Not so much. I mean, there's a little bit of fun in that movie, but not super. Man, there's just so many. They're also fairly big. I'm trying to think of something different, and
How about a new movie starring me and Adam Sandler?
I mean, that would be nice if you could make that happen. I mean,
I
Adam
mean,
Sandler takes care of his friends. You can get a
I
free
mean, like,
Ferrari
we're
if you.
holding each other, it makes it seem like okay, we're best friends now. You
Yeah,
know,
you gotta get a free Ferrari, Michael.
that's what I'm aiming for. A free
That's what
Ferrari.
I'm saying. You gotta make the right friends, Michael.
Hey man, I feel like like with Sandman in your back pocket. I mean, that's a good one to have, you know. But
Oh yeah.
no, it was for me. It was like I met him at the Rock. Had to go say what's up to the Rock. I wanted what I was looking for. And I couldn't find it. I have this photo of me taking a picture with the Rock outside of a chicken kitchen in Kendall,
It's
and
so
I really
funny.
wanted. I wanted that photo because I wanted to take it and have him sign it or something. But I couldn't
You're
find it.
supposed to get him to pay me for the tattoo, Michael.
So, do you want to tell the story how this went down? Because Ed has been saying for years that The Rock stole the Brahma Bull tattoo
I
from
wouldn't
him.
say he stole it. I think he took it and I wasn't duly compensated.
What
So the
happened?
story goes, I mean, I'll give it this is the quick version. His I had a friend whose brother went to UM, same time The Rock was there. He asked me to draw him a bull for their club they were in. I drew said bull, and my trademark, and Mikey can vouch for this, my trademark art style back then was one small eye, one raised eyebrow. That was just I drew all my characters. I have sketchbooks with that all over the place. So there's proof. Anyway, I drew that bull. Years later, I see that bull on the rock, and I'm like, that looks real familiar. And then I forgot I ran into somebody who was at UM, and he was telling me that, like, yeah, like they were in the same like group, and like that was part of the same thing. And so somehow the rock, loved the artwork. He had it remade in a tattoo version, and that's what we've gone on to know as his bull. And then the whole raised eyebrow thing, the people's eyebrow, one of his most famous wrestling moves, was derived from my original artwork, the raised eyebrow.
You're saying that he not only stole your art, he stole the raised eyebrow, which is very iconic for The Rock.
Yeah, he definitely copped it from my artwork, and so you know,
Big claims. Yeah, saying not
I
only did
mean,
you give him the logo,
I'm
but
just
you're saying
recalling
you gave him
history.
the people's eyebrow.
Yep, that happened.
All right. So I think what we need to do to sort of verify this, um, I think do you still have your old sketchbook?
Yeah, I have them like stored away in a bin somewhere. I should dig it up, and I'll show sketches of the past. And I have the sketch of the bull,
Of the bull.
uh, because I drew that bull a couple times. And yeah, man, it's pretty much same thing. The same thing with the nose
Oh, wow.
ring and the raised eyebrow, and a lot of it. Obviously, it was changed a little bit for the tattoo, but it all came from that, man. It all came from that.
There you go. I think Rick Wright changed the name of the show. Tattoo theft not included. We don't support
Hey, man.
the
Hey, man.
hey, man.
I'm just
Both,
stating.
I mean, look, if I had verifiable proof, I would have been like, "Hey, Rock, right? You're the Rock." And he's like, "Yeah, like you just been served." I would have served the
It's
papers
just been
that
served.
you're suing him for for
Hey,
unpaid
I'm not looking to sue anybody, you know,
What are you looking for? What do you want? What do you want out of
I
this?
just want the truth to be out there, you know, I want people to know the
That
reality
you
of the
created
situation.
the people's eyebrow, you did the
Just,
design,
you know, a little recognition, you know, a little, you know, art is a big thing. Art
and
theft, you know,
you
art,
did it.
you
It is.
know,
It is.
people
It
talk
is.
about people taking, you know, art from all these creators. That's why AI is such under fire all the time because, you know, it just
Yeah.
takes all this from human things. And that was in kind of that line. You know, I did this artwork as, you know, like a little thing for fun for this group that supposedly
Yeah.
needed it. And then it went on to become this like iconic thing. And it's kind of a neat thing to see that happen with something that you developed. And you know, just saying, you know, the recognition.
You created The Rock, and we'll verify this
I
here.
mean,
We'll
he
do
owes
the
me his
fact
whole career.
check. Kind of does. I mean, like, can you do the eyebrow, the raised eyebrow?
You can't really see it because I don't have much eyebrow, but like
You don't really have eyebrows to do the raised eyebrow, so it kind of doesn't really work. But the art does the eyebrow lifting for you.
I
So
know, I know. He's able to do it good.
okay, we'll find that. We'll bring it on to the show, and we'll figure.
That's it. We
And
gotta
we'll
get the
get some.
Rock on the show, Michael. Get him on as
I
our
mean,
guest.
look. I mean, look. I mean, I got some connections now. All right,
Hey man, you talk to
you
Adam.
know,
You talk to
I'll
Adam,
get.
Steven, and George, and say you want an intervention with Dwayne.
With the rug, yeah, for sure. We'll make something happen, man. Because this will not stand. You know, I can't have my. You know, it's just not right. And look, we're best friends. Look, we're laughing, having a great time. You know, I I did the thing. You know, I was so it's like you know, well, what are the chances you ever see these people again, right? You know,
You'll never see
everyone's
him.
drinking, never gonna see them
I mean,
never.
after the restraining order, Michael, you're definitely not seeing them again.
You and that rented tux? No way. That was one and done, dude. But I went for the kill shot. I was like, hey man, we should play basketball sometime because he played basketball a
Kill
lot. He
shot,
played
literally.
in yeah, exactly.
You went from
I
nothing to
shot
net,
my
Michael.
airball.
Hey man, that's pretty awesome, dude. Yeah, you never know. Maybe you find yourself one day on a court, you know, dunking on Mr. Sandler himself.
Yeah,
Only time will tell.
I will say numbers were exchanged,
Whoa.
and
Uh-huh.
things could happen. Things could happen. So,
All right.
so yeah. I did want to get to one last thing before we talk about toys because that's what we're here. We're not
Yeah,
talking
Mike.
about me.
We want to talk about
You
toys.
don't talk about me glazing all these celebrities.
We
So,
want to talk about your glazing, Michael.
my gooning globes experience. So.
Like his Hollywood gooning trip.
But I did take a pocket fig with me, and I needed something small. I'm in a tux. I can't take a 6-inch figure, you know, because then that looks weird. Like, what would they say if you know Oscar Isaac brings his brother and then he's at the Golden Globe table posing an action figure for 4 hours? They didn't think I'm awesome, you know.
Cool.
You hear me?
What was it? I couldn't hear that.
That what would they say if I had brought an action figure with me and then I was just posing a Marvel Legend figure for 4 hours at the Golden Globes
Oh
table?
my God, Mikey, you would have gotten the biggest Hasbro, you
Oh
know,
yeah,
donation. I mean, they probably would have made you their like what do you call those people? Their chairman? What do you call
the chairman. They would have just bumped the chairman.
Oh my, if you would have plopped a Marvel Legend on Oscar's shoulder during the Golden Globes and gotten that on TV, you would
I
have
think I
all
would have. I would have been like legit, not just a shill, but I would have received a position called like shill. You know, like
I mean, you definitely would have been kicked out of the Golden Globes, but you would have gotten all the free Marvel Legends you could ever ask
for a month. They're
for
cheap.
1 week.
I did the Moon Knight review. I never even got a sample. Like I got the copy for the review, but they never sent me a figure.
Yeah, that's true. You're not getting shit, Michael.
Bro, no way. It would have to be. It would have to be Jada or Mondo. You know, people that you know actually
They actually like you, Mikey.
Hey man, I got some friends I show for in Hasbro, so you know.
Hey man,
Actually,
Well,
I actually did get my.
friendship is
Yeah,
only proven through toys, Michael.
it's true. It's true.
We're the
It's true.
toys.
Well, I did get a the press invite for Toy Fair at Hasbro, which I'm excited about.
Ooh,
So I'm going to
very
really
nice.
feel
Very
on our
nice.
show.
Well, that'll be a
They
good
make
time for them to prove their friendship to you, Michael. See what
yeah,
swag you walk away with.
yes. Chicks dig 6-inch packed in the tux. That's true.
What?
That's true. Talking about action figures.
Oh, I love action figures. I think all garments should have an action figure pocket. That weird little pocket in the jeans that was always talked about. That one little one. People are like, "Oh, it's for coins." Girls are like, "Oh, it's for your lipstick." You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
All pants, jeans, jackets, all that stuff should have an action figure pocket. It should be just standard across the board. Everyone knows what
Mm.
it is. It's where you stash your pocket figure for the day. I mean, that's gotta happen. When is action figure apparel gonna become a thing?
It should be a thing, right? I mean,
Yeah,
you can make it happen. I feel like you're in
I think
business
I'm
mode right
gonna.
now,
I
dude.
think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start my own
We
line.
talked
Action figure
yeah,
apparel at Hidden Temple. You
ooh, I
want a
like it.
coat with a pocket specifically for your action figure? Come see me. Man, we
I
got
like
some good ideas,
it.
Mike.
We have the best ideas. That's why we do the show, just for brainstorming, really,
Really might just
and then
throw out our amazing ideas.
yeah. So, my pocket fig, I need something small. I need something I can just kind of fiddle around with. I took
Yeah, you're
this
used to
Super
that.
7.
What? What'd I say?
You, you
Gizmo.
said something
Yes.
about story.
I don't think so.
I also call it my gizmo, but this gizmo was just a fun little
That's
toy.
adorable.
That's adorable.
That's beautiful.
So I took that with me, and then I did have another thing which I promised I wouldn't share, so I'm not going to. But a figure, not even a little figure, a little something that I gave to one Guillermo del Toro, and he accepted it as a gift after the Golden
What was it,
Globes.
Mikey? Your foreskin?
My foreskin.
In a locket? He's into the macabre, so maybe I don't know. Just throwing something out there, Michael.
I thought it was very thoughtful, so I put a lot of work into it. So, look at that. There you go. Action figure pocket pants will soon be a Hidden Temple toy. Yeah,
Ah,
Jenkos,
you
like a new
see?
Jenkos. Yeah,
Look at that, my beautiful wife keeping up with me.
I
I
love
love
it.
it. That's her team. I throw out the ideas and she makes it happen.
She says she'll make it happen, and it never happens.
She's like my genie. She's my genie in my pocket.
What? Your genie in your pocket?
Ah, man. Just makes
Oh,
everything
it's like
happen,
the
man.
song, right? Like that's the Christina Aguilera song. I have a genie in the pocket,
Yeah,
right?
she's my genie in my pocket. Yep, that's my wife. Love that girl.
That is the most macabre. It really is.
I'm saying, you
That
gotta
was
speak to your
gonna.
audience, people. Something that's really gonna grab his attention.
Like I don't even want to say it. I feel so gross.
Mr. Del Toro, I bring you a gift.
I have a gift for you.
I have a gift for you.
I have a bring a message.
Oh,
Oh
that's
man, that's
so
why I
good.
will never be invited again. But I think I enjoyed it to the max. I kept my drinking to a minimum. I was
Good.
responsible. Cause I mean, we have many stories of us going
We
over the.
burned some bridges, Michael, with that tequila.
I felt like this was the last straw. If I can maintain a good, I can sort of, restill faith in our names, so we can go to these events. In the
Good,
future.
good. At least one of
I
us is,
think yeah, you
you know,
might. I think
right
you still excommunicate.
right and you're
Yeah,
wrong.
you're definitely not
I'm
allowed.
just
I
I'm just gonna
definitely
double
you
down on mine.
You're gonna take the tequila with you to these events,
Yeah, I'm gonna do tea
and
tequila before any of
pre-chip. I already have it off.
it. Oh my gosh. All right, we gotta get
Exactly,
going,
exactly, Rick. A piece of me for you, Mr. Del Toro.
Michael.
In your keepsake.
Literally.
It's disturbing. Yeah, man. So that was Golden Globes. Fun times. Fun times. We'll see what else is in store for the year, but I think it's a good start to my 40th. So it's all
Good.
downhill from
I
here.
mean, that's a great way, to say goodbye to your life, Michael. Yeah,
This is your life.
it's pretty much over when you hit 40.
Yeah, I think so, man. So I think this is a good way to leave 30s and enter 40s where it's just doom and gloom. So,
Trust me,
but
Michael. Look at these bags under my eyes.
I mean, look at that. Losing you have no eyebrows, just bag. Your hair is a mess. Fall
Look at this
apart.
hair. That's what happens, Michael.
Your hair, I
All
mean,
your
the hair,
curls
your
are gonna go
mop,
limp.
your hair is so flat.
I know, I'm telling you. I don't know what happened with it today. I'm like, I'm not gonna mess with this.
All right. Well, let's mess with some toy news. Let's get to it.
Yeah, so
Let's
mess with the
get to
toys. Everybody's tired. Let's talk to toys.
the hobnobbing. Hot toy news. I miss toys. I feel like I've been gone away for too long, but
I
we're gonna
know.
get to the good. This this one of again we're in this world of third parties and things coming out at a rapid pace and keeping up. But when there's something really awesome, it draws your attention, and I think this is definitely one of those things. You put it on my radar, and then we've been kind of going back and forth on this stuff. The Gong Studios Hush line, and now they just showed off Superman, which is up for pre-order. Which is not even just pre-order; you can order it right now from Pop Mart TikTok shop, and they'll send out in a week or two. It's crazy. I
Pretty
love that
amazing.
there's stuff. Yeah, I love that you can see a figure and within a week or within days you can already order it and it's going to be sent out, which is
Yeah,
so good.
I don't know, honestly, it's nice having information up front, but it's kinda nice to just be like, "Oh, that's so cool," get excited, and then next week be able to order it.
Yeah.
The, like, 6 months to a year waiting for something to actually become available is quite the drag, man. I think that's one of
Mhm.
the hardest parts about toy collecting in the modern age is that wait between, like, an official, images and, uh, announcements to actual
Yeah.
production.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
this
And
is here. Superman is here and ready. I mean, I'm
ripped.
excited. These are fun. These are different, I have not, been a huge fan of, like, kinda like cloth goods figurines, I always figured they're a little too dollish, but I mean, they've really improved, and they're doing such a good job. I really think
Yeah.
these Gong are going to be
Your definitive Hush Superman and Batman.
well, yeah, yeah, they're gonna be fun, but it's gonna be, definitely my first foray into this type of figure, on a broader scale, so I'm excited. I wanna see these in hand to really decide whether, like, do I love them or are they just okay?
A lot of people do love that Batman. I've not gotten the Batman. You should be getting the Batman soon.
Yeah, we've been
It's
waiting.
out there, but yeah, Batman looks awesome. I mean, with Batman, you get more of that dramatic cape, which is great, and that's I think that is. I mean, besides just a whole new figure, is
Mhm.
the primary selling point because that cape is from everything I've seen is
It looks
outstanding.
really cool.
Uh,
I'm surprised they didn't put a little
yes.
wire in Superman's cape.
Well, it's just on the side. I'm not sure how dynamic that cape is going to be. It looks like it's just sort of wired on the side, and maybe it will hold its shape, but it looks like it's just sort of there's nothing on the
Oh,
back,
okay, so there is a
and
little
it
bit of wiring in there, just not as dramatic as the
yes, there
Batman.
is. Yeah,
I see,
yeah,
I
it's not
see.
as dramatic as a
It looks a
Batman,
little
yeah,
flat in
and
that
it's a shorter cape. Yeah, but he looks cool, man. I mean, if you're happy with that Batman, I imagine you're going to be happy with the Superman. For me, and we talked about this, the soft goods stuff and having that sort of soft goods outfit on a character,
Mhm.
how well that holds up, and how it does it look on a figure. If it looks, like you said, like a doll, the fear of it feeling like a Mego or something. I
Yeah,
don't
and that's
get
kind
that,
of
but
my fear about
yeah,
these kind of cloth figures that sometimes it's done well and you don't notice it as much, other times it really looks like a Mego doll. But
yeah,
here's one of like, the most current one. Everyone, this is the
there we
Mafex
go.
Hush Superman, which is, for, the most part, the quintessential Superman, to date, the best figure version, and it has a very similar cape with that one wire in the sides. So,
Yeah.
kinda what we're talking about, like, it has mobility, but you can see it's not where oh, I know what's going on here. The camera is losing its mind. Sorry, Michael.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean that's been the best Superman, I think, 6-inch Superman for the last 2, 3 years. I mean, whenever it came out, which was what I mean, it came out as a 5-year-old figure now at this point.
Yeah.
That Superman. Okay, so it's been a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I think we're due for a really great 6-inch Superman, and this could be it. And we talk about, okay, what's the definitive look for him? And I think Hush is obviously is a cool look for Superman, but you can go classic. You can do all sorts of things with the Superman
Yeah.
look. I still like this one a lot. They nail the face.
Yeah, the face is where it's
Maybe-
really at with this figure,
yeah,
you know? It's a good looking figure. And you can see there, the cape is cool, and it does have some posability, but, it's a little limp when you really want it to do that kinda crazy, wind blowing sideways thing.
hmm
So it
hmm
worked for, like, just straight flying through the air, but
yeah.
a little more would be nice just to have a little more control over that.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably the best picture. Let me pull this up. You can kind of get with the cape. You get some of that billowing in the back, on the sides. Oh, what's up, Bobo? Best Superman so far for me. The Mayfix one, I think people, there's a consensus right now. I mean, I think we've all been wanting a perfect Superman, and we haven't. I think we got so many different Batman figures. You can kind of pick which is your favorite, but we haven't gotten a really good selection of just classic Superman. So,
Yeah,
but
there's a lot of definitely more Batman than there are Superman. We have got a couple decent Superman, so it's nice to get a little more variety and hopefully get another version that people can get excited about. This definitely looks like it could be a contender for that. So I'm eagerly awaiting to get it in hand because pictures they look
yeah,
really cool. But, hopefully it over delivers when we get it in hand.
for sure. And look, we talk about third party companies, LPZZ in Asia, UPF, I think in the States. They're doing Hush. And
Yeah,
so you can look at this Batman and you're like, oh wow, that looks like Jim Lee Batman. You
yeah,
know,
another
I think
fantastic.
people said the Gong one, it's great. You don't, it doesn't really emulate the art style very well, but they're awesome Batman and Superman figures, which is fine. But I do like the style of this, and I think when it comes to I think the thing that deters me sometimes from the soft goods is when it's all very muscly like that, and then you get these weird cuts sometimes, like with Superman with the thighs, and you see sort of like all those articulation points a little bit more.
Mhm.
It sort of they don't really blend as well on a figure like that with soft goods and the fear of stretching and everything. Looks a little, I don't know. Some of it sometimes looks a little off to me. I can't
Yeah, I mean,
precisely name.
obviously the material, the fabric material, accentuates a lot of those joints more than you would normally with plastic, or we're just kinda maybe used
Yeah,
to seeing the plastic version more, so they're not
maybe.
jarring, but
Yeah. Yeah.
like I said, my hope is that
Yeah.
when you get it in hand, it's not gonna be too, off-putting. I mean, it looks really cool, and, like, even with certain other figures, kinda like we talk a lot about the Yamaguchi Amazing Revoltex, that their joints are a little too obvious, and people kinda don't like that, but if you get the right figure, sometimes it doesn't matter, and it actually works, and it looks really good. Hopefully,
Mhm.
these, Gong figures will have that same kind of aesthetic with yeah, you see some joint in there, but it actually isn't too detrimental to the figure overall. But
Yeah.
I'm
He could
excited.
look he look awesome though. Like he looked
Yeah,
imposing and
looks
I'm
good.
it's like
Looks buff.
something about the trunks looks a little like there's so much extra fabric there, and then you see the thigh cuts,
Mhm,
which
mhm.
maybe doesn't blend perfectly, and that's part of it, as opposed to a plastic figure since it's all you
Yeah,
don't have any of that loose material. It all sort of sits.
you
And
gotta
you see
figure
that
out how to get that fabric to sit well, and on that small scale, it's not easy.
yeah, I think that's what his suit is wearing thigh pads. It looks like he's wearing, armor or something or
Yeah, yeah.
something going on.
But
But
I'm
I'm very
excited to
excited.
see these comic book LPZZ figures just because the other ones that they've done so far, what we've seen with, like, InArt and with LPZZ with the Arkham figures and all that, it just
Arkham Knight,
the
yeah.
level of detail is so incredible. I feel that they're going to do something, equally as impressive with these comic book renditions, and I think we're in for a treat with this because I mean, talk
Yeah,
about, like, quintessential Batman. As much as I love the Mafex ones, and I think they did an amazing job, this thing is just looking like it's going to, blow anything out of the water, so I'm very excited to
yeah.
see what it'll look like in hand.
Yeah, tons of accessories, batarang. You have your Bruce Wayne head as well. You have a gritting mouth Batman. My hope for their Superman, because they are doing the Superman, and I mean, it's a good point from Harvey. I think it's gonna be nicer and cheaper. I agree. Probably will be a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just curious how that cape, because the cape is always a big thing with Batman,
Mhm.
is for Superman to give us. I know it's Hush and he doesn't really smile in it, but give us a sort of a happy face looking Superman. I
I
think
mean, it's
people
kinda
always.
neat. Yeah, it'd be cool just to be able to differentiate it and, like, give them a fu like, if you don't want, like, the traditional kinda brooding Hush version, give a little bit of a happy so you can get, like, the Man of Tomorrow, the All-American Superman, and make him a
Yeah,
little more fun and
yeah,
lively. That'd be cool. I mean, it's not a hard
yeah,
add-on to do.
yeah. I mean, maybe it's just not character related because it's a Hush one, but I think it'd be cool to do.
I mean,
So
I don't think
if
it'd be
people
too
want
hard to
it,
get away with it.
I don't think people are going to give them shit for doing that. Mondo, we love our Mondo. You love your Thundercats. You go deep in Thundercats.
Yeah, yeah, they got me, I was
Got you
always
again.
being very cautious of going down another rabbit hole with Mondo just because they are expensive and they are 1/6 scale. But, oh my gosh, Thundercats is one of those lines, that there isn't a lot out there, and when, something like this comes around, which is an amazing rendition of Thundercats, I couldn't say no. I got the lino, I was pretty impressed. I wasn't, like, 100% sold, but when Momura came out, I was like, "Yep, this is gonna be awesome."
Yeah.
And Chitara, you know how I am with the femme fatales, can't get enough of my
Oh,
80s,
yeah. Real horn
female
dog.
characters. Yeah, so I definitely jumped on this one. Guilty pleasure, but couldn't say no. I mean, she looks fantastic. I can't wait. I mean, this is like one of my all-time favorite lines, and just to have these really amazing versions. And like I said, we've talked about how much we enjoy what Mondo's doing, how good a quality and how, much attention to detail they put into these figures. So I don't think you can go
Mm,
wrong. I think you're gonna be happy. If you love Thundercats, you like cool toys, yeah, they're on the expensive side, but man, it's gonna be nice if you're a fan of this franchise, you're gonna wanna get these.
yeah.
You
I
gave me
love all the.
lining.
I know, man. Like all the
You're a
accessories are.
baby.
I love this one. The mirror is so cool. All different pieces. Look at that winky face flirting. She got
Oh
her
my gosh,
blowing her flute.
love it.
Love that flute
You can
blowing.
play the flute anytime, right, Michael?
She's awesome, man. She's cool. Yeah. I don't do 1/6, and I don't like. And yeah, Thundercats, man. It makes you. It's if you know the Mondo Motu stuff, it's going to be really great. Which we both think is going to be very good. Those figures are going to be awesome. Would you want to go 112? Or are you just like, I'm just doing 1/6, man? I can't do 112 Thundercats. Considering Super Seven, they're still doing Thundercat, but they seem to be slowing down. I think it would be awesome if Mattel did 112 Thundercats, like really traditional standard style. But I mean, Mondo would obviously kill it with all the accessories and the detail and the
Yeah.
attention to
I mean, I
creating a
think a
classic.
112 Thundercat line from Mondo would be incredible. It'd be pretty nice, and like I said, there isn't a lot of Thundercat stuff out there, so I would probably incline to jump on that. I probably wouldn't go, like, crazy into the, extended universe, like, I'll probably get just the main roster and try to stay there, but, it's kinda hard to stop once you get going. Um
Yeah.
but they would be amazing, and so I don't see myself not doing it. I mean, I wish I had the fortitude to say, "No, I'm just gonna stick with the 1/6 scale," but they're
Hmm.
so cool, and I know they're gonna do an amazing job, and, I'm a sucker, so I'd probably end up buying them as well. And, I love what Super 7 did. I like that at least we got the main roster and some of the extended cats that comes out in, like, the 3rd season or whatever when we get, like, Bengali and Pumira and Lynx, and that was
Hmm.
cool. Got a lot of the main
Hmm.
bad guys. So, I mean, it's a pretty nice, well-rounded, modern
Yeah.
version of the Thundercats. So I'm super happy with that line, but I couldn't say that I would not jump on a Mondo version as well.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, look, the Thundercats line. I think Super Seven. I think that's probably their best line that they've done. I mean, at least 112s. We'll get to the turtle stuff they have out. Just came out, Wave 2. But that's a very extensive line. They went deep in the roster with that one. So if you're a Thundercats fan, I think you're happy that you got to build basically an entire team and then some with Thundercats. You had a Thunder Tank, you had the giant playset.
Yeah.
It's pretty pretty great what Super
It's a
Seven was able to
definitive
do.
line. I mean, for any Thundercat stuff out right now, the 112 stuff that Super 7 did, I mean, you can be very happy if you have that complete line with the
Yeah,
playset and the Thunder Tank. I mean, you couldn't ask for much more. But,
right.
like I said, if you're an addict and they bring out more and you know how Super 7 rolls, they're gonna do them, incredibly well. So, yeah, man.
You wouldn't be doing this show. You wouldn't be watching this show if you weren't an addict like us. I
Exactly,
mean, let's be
exactly.
fair. We're all
Sorry.
addicted to this shit,
It's
and
a
this is what it is. And
problem.
we love it. It's not. It's a problem, but it's a great problem to have because there's so much
Great
cool
problem
shit.
to have,
I,
Mike.
I was up this morning. I made some overnight oats the Princess Diana way because I saw something on YouTube. I'm like, I want to do it that way. And I was eating them. I was like, Eureka! Do I need to buy all these toys? And I was like, maybe I don't. And then just talking to you right now, I'm like, oh yeah, of course, I'm gonna buy all this. Like, what am I talking about? Like, I'm gonna get all this
I'm
bullshit
gonna do it.
and box,
Who am I
and I'm just
lying
gonna
to?
like, who am I lying to? Like, let's stop it. Let's stop
I
it.
know you, and
Um,
you know that I know you.
you know me. I know how compulsive I am. I like that Mondo does multiple looks for a character. They'll do classic and modern, which is very true. Yeah, I like that they
Yeah,
do that. I
yeah,
like
that's
that.
always
Um, yeah, you get
yeah,
the Mondo spin. I mean, that's what's cool about the turtle that they're doing too. They're doing their
exactly. No,
reimagining.
it's cool because you do get that variety. Like, you can kinda do classic or you can soup them up and take them to that next level that Mondo does.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, so we'll see what the future holds for Thundercat. Right now, she's up for pre-order. So you can get her right now. I know, like 310. That's a lot. That's a lot of dough, but she looks like
It's
a
bad, I'm not gonna lie.
it's hard,
No,
man. It's really, really, you're pinching pennies at this point.
I know, but I
It's,
feel like, I'm like, I'm at Vegas, I'm on the table, I'm on a losing streak, but I feel the next one is gonna hit, so I gotta throw in that
see,
money,
good, man. This is it,
you
man.
know?
This is it. Come
So
to
we'll
daddy.
we'll see what
Come
happens.
to all right. Speaking of being deeper in the hole stuff I want to get, I love Mega Man. Love that X is a thing. 3 Zeros figures have been great. I love their Mega Man. I love their X, and so they're moving on to Zero. It's up for
Yeah.
pre-order right now, and this comes out at the end of the year, which feels like a long time, but that's fine. There's so much stuff coming every month that I can wait. Whatever it's going to be toward the end of the year, maybe early or fourth quarter, but Zero is awesome. I still love, and look, I had the whole figure arts, not all of them, but I had the three main. I had him. I have Zero. There you go. There's one of them. That's one. That's the X2 version.
Yeah, this was a cool variant version. I just thought, man, X in black and white looks so dope, and I had to pick this one up for myself just because the figure itself is so neat. And so
It's a
these
great
are
figure, man.
what was that?
It's a great figure. It still holds up.
Oh, yeah, it's an amazing figure. I mean, the detail, the quality was fantastic then. It still holds up to today's figures. It's just
Mm.
such a nice version of them. And so, me too. I'm into characters, and Zero has always been one of my faves. And
Yeah.
so this figure just looks like another fantastic rendition, and I'm probably gonna have to grab him as well. It'd be kind of cool too to have the red one since I actually have this one and not the red one.
There you go.
Um,
You're not doubling up. I have
yeah.
the red one. Now I wish I had the black one to go with the red one, but
Mhm.
whatever. I mean, I'm happy I have one because the figure arts figures I said are awesome. It was Zero, it was X, it was Vile, which was very cool. Vile was an awesome character to have. He's like a purplish sort of Boba Fett looking type of character
Mhm.
that drinks whiskey and he brings a glass of whiskey, which is just I don't even remember that from the game. I don't think maybe it was in a comic book or something, but uh, regardless, that's a cool figure. So yeah, bring on X. I would desperately love not just Zero, not just X, who we have, not just Vile, who I think would be the
You want
fourth
that
choice.
Sigma energy.
Need Sigma because the only Sigma we have is the Figure Art Zero version, which is an awesome statue, but
But it's a
that's
statue, it's not a figure.
not a figure. I know Haya is doing their version. I got to see how that Mega Man X feels. It looks a little thick. Plus, I'm just happy with the 3-0. I don't need to double up like that. And maybe I would like Jada to do it because they do stuff at a cheaper point. And if you're gonna do all the robot, well, at least the first game Robot Masters, you're gonna end up paying 60, 70 per to have a complete X villain roster, Robot Master plus Sigma. So that's a lot.
Right.
But having said that, I would still go all in on those because that's my favorite game series of all time. And
Yeah.
in that specific game X, I love all those. So make them all. I want them.
Yeah,
So
and
three
so,
zero. Please do
like
that.
you say, you wanna have all the characters, especially when it's, like, one of your favorite games. That's why I was really hoping that, Jada was gonna push more on doing the rest of the characters from the Mega Man series, how they have been doing, 'cause there's a
Mhm.
lot in there that I would've loved to gotten, especially for Mega Man 3. But, never say die. Hopefully, you know, they'll circle back around and maybe we'll get some more of those
Yeah,
'cause I would love to get
yeah.
a lot of the roster for the Bad Robots.
For sure, man. I mean, look. Also, at the end of the day, after Wave 5 comes, we'll have a good set of Robot Masters
Mhm.
to have in our arsenal with Mega Man. So yeah, we'll see what they do. We'd love to track back and get something. Skullman's a really cool design. I mean, you said Mega Man 3 had a bunch of different ones you can do. Toad Man, I love a Toad Man.
Yeah.
So a lot of cool ones, but they've got some good ones from 1 and 2 and beyond. And X, I would love an X line at domestic prices. You can get a lot of them, and it doesn't really hurt you too bad. But MDLX, you don't want an oversaturation, I guess, to suck because if you're getting Jada, then you want the nicer version, I guess. That's a little bit more expensive, but it has some cool pieces to it. Let's just do three. Let's just have MDLX do it. I'm all in.
Yep, yep.
Yeah,
They're doing a good job
cool.
with it, so
Like the accessories, the sabers, the saber effects, different face plates, and then just like with X, the special edition comes with a One Up Zero head, which is cool. So
very cool.
uh,
I
this
won't
X may
sit.
be nice. The MDLX stuff is great. I mean, they do Transformers, and now they do Mega Man. It's really good.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
they've
have
been
a
doing
cutback.
really good, and like I said, their quality is really nice, and, I'm excited for
Yes,
them to do more and more in that line.
it's great quality. It's great. Is there any other game you like to see MDLX do, Capcom or whatever? That's maybe smaller type of characters.
Yeah, I wanna see Vector
Um,
Man.
Vector Man, that's a good one.
Remember Vector Man?
Vector Man. Let me
That was
bring up
cool. I remember
Vector
when that
Man.
came out, that was kinda, like, different, innovative. I was like, "Oh, this is so cool." It was a smart use of geometric shapes, and it looked really good on 16-bit, so Vector Man would be cool. I'd love to have a Vector Man figure, maybe with some, like, magnets. There you go.
Remember Vector Man, guys?
Oh, I love Vector Man. That little opening stage, there's actually a secret there where you can jump off the Sega and blow up the Sega, logo.
Yeah, I remember you would get
You
up
remember me
and start
doing it?
shooting. Yeah. Vector Man is such a cool one. 2049. We're not too far from
Hey,
there.
it's gonna happen, man.
Foul with toxic sludge. Yep. Got a lot of that already. Let's get to one of the levels. I want to see the full design. I mean, look, man. That's cool. How would you? That'd be an interesting figure to put together because, of, like you said, the geometric shapes of it. How
Yeah.
would you actually
I
design
think
that?
I think you'd have to go with magnets. I think magnets would be your friend on this one.
Magnets, bitch. I like it. I like it. That would be a cool one. Comic Zone for me. I love the Comic Zone guy.
Yeah, we've talked
Um,
about that, another classic one from the 16-bit era.
That I think would be a really cool figure to do. But
Yeah.
I like Vector Man. That's a
I
great
like
one.
Vector just
Punch Out.
'cause it's always reminded me of a different kinda very similar to Mega Man, just in its own thing. So,
Yeah,
when we talk Mega Man, I always kinda think Vector Man in the back of my mind.
it's in the same family for sure. So that definitely works. Who is it? Right here. Punch Out figures would be nice. Punch Out for sure. Punch Out does not
No.
get a lot of
I
toys here.
remember, not too long ago, well, maybe it's been a while now, that we got these little mini, vinyl, oh, what do you call it? Punch-Out figures. We had, like, King Hippo, what's his name? Mighty Max, what's his name? Mini Mac?
Yeah, a little Mac.
It was Little Max, it was King Hippo, there was a couple more, and they were cool, and I was like, "Oh, these are cute little figures." I thought it was, like, something you got out of, like, one of those, like, gumball machines, but they actually were
Yeah.
actually, like, limited Nintendo figurines that were actually quite valuable, which was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would
That
love to
oh man,
get some nice articulated, Punch-Out figures, that'd be fun.
that would
I
be
mean,
super
I
cool.
think that'd be a perfect line for Jada. Well, don't you think Jada would kill it on a Punch-Out line?
That'd be so cool. Look, I mean, Glass Joe. You got Von Kaiser, Piston Honda, Don Flamini. Yeah, those would fit perfectly in the Jada world for sure.
Yeah,
Um,
send that to June, Michael. Make it happen.
well, I mean, it's Nintendo Amiibo. Oh, the Amiibo ones. Is that what you're talking about?
Who? What?
Amiibo. They're called Amiibos.
No, they're not amiibos. Those are like the
Oh,
ones you scan on the
yeah.
Nintendo Switch or whatever. No,
Yeah.
these were like like 80, 90. You know,
Mhm.
they were not modern figures.
I wonder if you probably couldn't do all of these, right? Like, could you still do Piston Honda?
Why not?
Could you do Great Tiger?
Of course, I don't see any problem.
Alright. Soda Popinski, I like that one. You couldn't do Mike Tyson probably. That would be a
Yeah,
hard
I
one
mean,
to
you'd
do.
have to talk to Mike. You know, maybe he'll allow it.
Work he'll work something out.
You know, give him some extra money, some pigeon feed, and maybe he'll agree.
Yeah, that's the problem though with Nintendo license. Nintendo is so particular with how they use their license and who they give it to, and
It's true, but
feels
I
like
mean,
it.
companies have made a lot of Nintendo figures. Look at Jack Specific with their Mario line. You
No, for
know,
sure, for sure. But yeah, it's like that thing. I think
Zelda,
yeah, I think it's
Metroid.
like if Jax has the US license, someone like Jada, I don't know how that would work. Which I mean, look, I
You
would love for Jada to
you
do that.
never
Don't
know. You
get
never know. You just got to plant the seeds, Michael. Let that tree
let us
grow on its own.
let it grow, but let it blossom, let it grow. Let us know,
We
guys, in the comments what video game property you want to see figures of, which hasn't been done yet. Resident Evil, obviously, but like I'm thinking of maybe little smaller ones like that. Like
Yeah,
that was a
yeah.
perfect one. Spectre Man or Punch Out would be very cool. You can play those classic games again. I miss those
Yeah,
games.
yeah.
Yeah, do that.
There's talks about a retro lounge, Michael. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Retro lounge.
Ooh, yeah. Strider, Rygar. Strider is sorely lacking in the collection. I mean, that's got to be at least a top five figure for me that we don't have a
Yeah,
figure. I only have the old Toy Biz one, so
yeah, yeah. I would
yeah.
love a Strider.
We love turtles. I know you love turtles. We all love turtles, and we can't get enough. Even though there's so much of it, there's so much turtles.
We had a big conversation about this, about the Meditoy turtles, and
We did.
Mikey is suffering from turtle PTSD, and
I really am.
we were going through it, and I was like, I know right now it feels like you know you might want to walk away from these, but I got to play with one of the Meditoys the other day, and it is amazing. I cannot wait to get all four
I
turtles.
know, man. You just ordered them, so which is awesome. I'm so happy you're gonna
I
get
know,
them.
yeah. I love 'em. I mean, out of all I have a
Oh my,
lot of turtles, and these stood out
my
way more
turtles.
than so many in, recent history, so I couldn't pass it up.
But speaking of which, I did want to get to these new turtles that are out. Shout out to Too Much Toy News for his sacrifice in the toy community right now because he just got the second wave of the 2003 turtles, and just showing his video here. You know, I don't know if I said this, but I bought the ones that were on sale on Amazon whenever they came out,
Yeah?
and I opened one, and once I opened it, I put it back in the box and I returned all of them.
Oh my goodness, what happened,
I
Michael?
I thought these figures kind of sucked.
Really?
Um,
What set you off? Tell us.
it was the quality of the plastic, um, just like the way the figure felt. It just felt hollow and cheap, and I didn't want to even paying $40 for them. I just felt like it wasn't worth it.
Hmm.
And I love turtles. I like turtles all the time. I get as many
Yeah,
turtle
yeah.
things as I possibly can. I
Just
like
not
junkie turtles
these.
too, but There's no idea. Like I got this thing, which is a beast of a toy, the Heat Boys one. I'm
Yeah,
still trying to take pictures of it, which I got from Bombasby. The thing is super cool. I mean, I don't know if I get a full collection of these, but there's just something so creative and interesting and new about Mecha Turtles, and they're functional, which is super cool. And
yeah,
look, I mean, this costs 100 something bucks, but there's value in that if you like some new interesting style turtles. I've been
yeah,
wanting 2003 Turtles. I love that series. I watched it again, I think recently, and it didn't really stick with me like most things that you're nostalgic for.
yeah, yeah.
But
They don't hold up.
but yeah, not everything holds up. But I just look at the quality of the plastic. I'm just not feeling it.
Yeah, I
I just
think nostalgia alone sometimes on justifying, the expense on some of these toys is not enough. Sometimes, the quality has to be there so you can feel good about that purchase. And when you buy something like this and you can just see that, there wasn't a lot of love and care put into the figure, that it feels like, it was just made as a cash grab. Maybe, yeah,
mhm.
that's not where you're gonna put your money. Maybe you wanna do it in, like, the Heat Boys or the Medi Turtles, because those
Yeah,
really stand out as a quality product that you're like, "Yeah, it's expensive, but it's worth the money. I get something that's very unique, very different from what is out there for turtles, and it's something very, special as opposed to something that you're just not gonna be happy because you're like, I paid a lot for these subpar action figures."
yeah, yeah, exactly. It feels subpar. I just don't want to. I only want to spend 20 bucks, 30 bucks. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I don't
spend
even think
40 bucks.
it's a lot on, like, how much money. Well, I guess there might be, like, a point where, like, if I paid $1 for them, I'm not gonna worry about it. But, yeah, I mean, either way, it's like when you have to worry about space, when you have to worry about, so many other things, that could take its place. Yeah, no matter even if it's cheap, it's not worth it.
Yeah, yeah, if it feels cheap, and shout out to Too Much Toy News for yeah, we appreciate what you've done for the toy community and showing those things off. Because for me, I saw that I wasn't in on Wave 2 anyway since I sold Wave 1, but I remember
Mhm.
seeing them at a toy fair, and just those quick prototypes that they printed up. I was like, oh, they actually look kind of good. But then the actual final copy just looked like cheap plastic. And Josh Brown was saying they've had 40 waves of figures and they still can't make figures without loose hips.
Yeah.
I mean, that played the first Ultimates
Yeah.
wave of the
And it
turtle
speaks
for a while
it
too.
Yeah, it speaks to the company. We talk a lot about quality and issues that companies have. Like we talk about how Jada, they go out of their way to keep constantly improving their figures, even in the same, series like Street Fighters. They've gone from, the original one when even June himself will say, they weren't the best, but we've constantly been improving. We had to switch factories. We did all this to give you a better product. And so even from like wave 1 to wave 6, you can see a vast change in quality because you can tell that he cares about what he's putting out. He wants to have
Yeah.
good quality. But then you get something like Super 7 who's been putting these out, year after year, and their quality just seems to decrease. It makes you feel like, where is the love of the hobby? Where is the concern for the consumer?
Where is the love?
And so,
Yeah.
yeah, you wanna back the companies that are generally, giving you quality products because, it's a lot
Hmm.
of money now to collect some of these toys, and if the companies aren't giving you, the best that they can, we have the option to go to the next company and see what
Yep.
their offerings look like.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. And that's just how I feel in general with Super 7. Mezco turtles, I think, are awesome. I love those. I still have them on display. I haven't
Yeah,
moved them. I haven't taken them or rotated them out. They are sort of there forever. I have them as my favorite sort of. I don't know if you want to call them Mirage turtles, but like their own identifiable thing. Just like Ling Ji-hoon is doing their turtles. Like that's their own style. I love the Mezco ones.
yeah,
I have my old NECA Mirage ones, which are again still favorites of mine. And honestly, my favorite animated ones are probably the Figuarts versions. I think they look just like the art from the cartoon,
yeah.
and they're awesome figures too, diecast too. And I got them for a set years ago for like 120 bucks, all four of them, and that was
Amazing.
just like great price for that price. It's like okay,
It's like you're
I
buying a
never
home in the '80s, Michael.
I really did. That's what it was. I mean, that's just like 6 years ago, and how things have turned. Now
Oh,
you pay
inflation.
that price for just one turtle, and just it's just rough. Yeah, even as a Super Seven affiliate and fan, Cody always tells it like it is, and that's exactly what we need out of our toy journalist. Which
It's true. It's
yeah.
true.
It's sad that Kyle designs were killed. Yeah, man. Shout out to Kyle who he was the designer for Super Seven, and he worked on the turtles, and I think the designs are great. And like I said, I remember seeing them at Toy Fair and being like, "Oh, these look awesome! They look so cool." But the final product just did not meet what was shown. It just
Yeah.
feels, yeah. It's like you said, there wasn't a lot of love or work put into it, and that's what we appreciate about people like June, and that he can really back up what he said. He goes to the factory, he checks it out all the time, and maybe it's a smaller operation compared to Super Seven, but it feels like they're sort of kind of getting on the same sort of playing field now. But as much as Super Seven's been putting out there for the
Yeah.
last few
Yeah.
years, but yeah, there's just this level of attention and detail and care for their products that
And the truth is,
you know,
it's gonna resonate with the collectors. They're going to gravitate to the companies that are delivering top quality stuff. And I feel like, especially with the amount of competition we're getting now in the toy, industry, that you got to
yeah,
come with your A game or you're gonna lose it. Like I'm saying, toys have gotten expensive, and so if you want your cut of the pie, you're gonna have to give us something that is going to excite us and make us happy when we bring it home and take it out of the box and be like, "Wow, this is awesome." Not,
yeah.
"Oh man, this feels cheap and crappy."
Yeah, and again, like you said, we are in a place of having so many choices available to us, and what are we going to do with the options that are out there? What are we going to put our money towards? And a lot of different things out there. And for those turtles, I just don't feel like, for me personally, from what I've seen and the photos and videos and just handling the first versions, like the first wave of figures, not worth it. Not worth it to me. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, but there's always turtle figures out there. I mean, every year, every month.
It's funny. We talked about how, kind of like we talked about Thundercats. There isn't a lot out there, but TMT, years ago was like that. There were very few TMT. And when NECA brought out those first Mirage turtles and the little blisters, everybody
Mhm.
was like, "Oh, cool. These are really neat." You don't see a lot of turtle stuff because Playmates, kind of, closed up the shop on them. But then, TMT came back with Resurgence, and man, every company's got a bite of that one. And so, even more so to be
Yeah,
competitive with what you're doing with
yeah,
a IP that is
yeah.
well established, and multiple people have a piece of it.
Did you ever think when you were, when you were young, like my age now? Not you're old now, but
What?
when did you ever think, like, first reading Turtles and then just like seeing the movie, how much of a shelf life it was going to have, just how much of a evergreen property it would be, where you get so much turtle love, so many different
I mean,
products like that?
as a kid who was in love with Ninja Turtles, I obviously would hope that Ninja Turtles would endure forever and ever and ever. And so, I've been very happy the fact that every generation seems to reincarnate the Ninja Turtles for themselves and give us some kind of new ideas. Some have been more successful than others, but at the end of the day, Turtles are still strong. There's a lot of stuff out there, and it's exciting for someone who's loved that franchise for as long and as much as I have to see it continue and endure. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think I knew, but I hoped, Michael.
And your hope is our reality. That's where we are. Turtle
Oh,
mania all the
true.
time. We just need the show, the live action show, to come back, and we can, the
I
tour, and
know. I wanna see what happened to Venus.
well, if you want to buy some turtle toys, you know where to go. Go to Hidden Temple Toys. One angry dragon. He
No, he's
really
a
wants
happy
toys.
dragon. He's just excited.
Oh, excited about toys. I get what
He
it
loves
is.
toys, and he's just like, "I love toys," and he just
But we love toys. We love getting new toys, and we got a few, and I got some this week.
Woo! Show us, Michael.
Love that new figure smell.
I'm catching a whiff, and this just came in the mail, like the proverbial mail. Um,
Love that petroleum.
yeah. This is my first time messing around, no pun intended, with these figures, but I was waiting on this one. Finally, my hookup got them, and so I had to get my
Oh,
big hands
like
on
you
it. The
got
Mesh toys.
truck in the back alley with some foot soldiers.
It's like the foot soldier thing, exactly. There's like VCRs, old tube TVs, and Mesh toys.
I love it.
And so what I got, this thing is $40, and it feels it feels
So
premium.
incredible. I mean, I told you, Michael. I told you you're gonna love the way it looked, and I guaranteed it.
It was a Men's Warehouse guarantee, and you were right. You were absolutely right. It's a beautiful figure. The matte finish, the way the like it all works out. You know, the claws in the back, or it's just amazing.
It's a
It's
well done
all
figure, and exactly like you said,
articulated here too. It's so cool, man.
for the price point, and everything you get with this figure. I mean, when we got him in at Hidden Temple, people were just like over the moon because people were very excited with the way they came out, and they would come back, pick up other ones because they're doing a great job with them. And this one, I think, really kind of culminates everything. It's my favorite out of the bunch, and it's such a well done figure, and you can't beat the price on him. He comes with so many great accessories. I
Yeah,
mean, you saw everything. Show us something, Michael.
you get the Peter Parker head too,
Love it.
which I think it kind of looks. It reminds me of a little bit of like Brandon from Hasbro, but I think it's a pretty. I mean, I think this Peter Parker head is better than the Maximum Peter Parker head.
Yeah, it's a cool one.
Um, I think it works really well. It looks a little animated. You get the other masked head,
Yeah.
where you see the face. That looks really great. You have tons of hands. You have the stand, which is, I think, it's one of the better stands
I
out
mean,
there.
I wish that every toy came
Oh,
with a stand like this. I mean, this stand is so
right.
nice.
And then you also have the logo of it too, which is
I mean,
great.
they went all out, Mikey. They're like John Hammond. They spared no expense.
but it did feel like it feels premium in this way where um for we talk about how expensive figures are. The Ling June turtles, like, they're over $100 each, right?
Yep.
But those are awesome figures, right? Mondo stuff is expensive. This feels great, and it's $40. So there are places out there are companies out there that can make, and look, this is
I get it. I get
this
it.
is
I mean, it is.
original. This isn't like an original toy body. It's obviously taken
It's
from
a
evil times.
knockoff. It's obviously, they cut some
Yeah,
corners, and we're kind of reaping the benefits of that
yeah.
malpractice. But, at the end of the day, we want our
I'll take
toys.
it.
We want our
Yeah,
toys.
well,
And we're
yeah. We
happy
want
with
to
our
put some
toys.
place where it feels
Anyway,
affordable.
any way we can get them.
Yeah, affordable, and you get like full bang for your buck. And this is any way you get them, whether it's from a foot soldier, Foot Clan stealing from a truck in a New York alley, or
Hidden Temple
a
toys.
local toy seller, a local toy store. However you can get them, it's worth it because they're awesome figures. So
Yeah.
yeah, like for
So
40, $50, whatever, it feels great. They stand on their own. They stand on all 8 of
yeah,
their
it's a shame that they're not legit, and like we could like really count on them for more and more because they're
Yeah,
doing a really good job. If they were like a true and blue company, we would be
yeah,
expecting amazing things from them.
yeah. This one's official. This isn't a knockoff. This is the version 2 of Solid Snake. I do
Snake,
have the first version. I'm a snake. I'm a slithering snake. This
snake.
one's cool. It's a new face. People were complaining about the face. I don't know if you can get in there. It's a little hard, but I think the face is actually pretty good. It's a brand new face, new head,
Good.
total. But I'll mess around with it for the next show. We can articulate. I really wanted to play with the superior one, the neighbor, because that thing I've been waiting for a
Yeah,
while.
you gotta open these boxes, man. We want to look at the toys.
I know, but like superior, like I got some
Yeah,
more for next week. So, but the superior one
we're
is
just greedy, and we want to see all the toys now.
I know, but that's the theme. Like, sometimes figures are not included, it's just boxes. But what do you got for us this week, Ned?
Oh, I ain't got jack, Michael. I've been so
Right.
busy trying to get my son Pokemon cards. It's crazy.
Yeah, Pokemon. There was a store in New York City that just got robbed at gunpoint.
I saw that. It's scary,
It's awful.
man.
Yeah,
People
man.
are
It's
losing their damn minds.
was into
No.
Marvel over Pokemon.
He's really into Zacian, and he's looking for Zacian cards. So I've been
I don't
hunting
know.
with him.
Okay,
You don't know
all right.
anything.
Yeah. I don't know shit about. Listen, I hang out with the elite, having
You're
not
too busy hobnobbing with Dwayne The Rock and
in the Rock
George Sakul.
and George Sacco. Don't forget Steven with a V. So
Steven with a V. So you don't got time for that shenanigans.
I don't have time to open toys. Maybe one, but that's about it. But
All right.
I know Pokemon Hunter.
At least we got something.
We got something. Let us know what new pickups you guys got. More like Pokemon Go to the polls. Yes, that's right. Pokemon, remember that one?
Nope.
Again, the only time for toys, no time for politics. For
I don't do any of that. I'm strictly
no,
toys.
I
We strictly play 80s Joel.
That's a life motto, really. So
Pretty
I
much.
think we all kind of stick with strictly 80s Billy Joel in one way or another. But awesome, man. I think that's a good way to kind of really officially start the year. I mean, we had our year show with Kevin, which was great, but
That
now
was
we're
more
actually
of an ending of
2025.
last year.
Yeah,
And this is the beginning of the new one. So
exactly.
it's good to be back. It's good for another year of getting to do this with you, Mickle. And
Yeah,
I'm excited,
fun,
man.
man.
Hopefully I have
We got some
toys
fun
to
stuff.
open up. Oh yeah. We're gonna do some good things.
I think next week I'm going to try to get a Star Wars specialist on because there's a lot of Star Wars stuff to talk about. There's the whole transition to Dave Filoni from Kathleen Kennedy. We can kind of maybe break down the pros and cons of the Kathleen Kennedy era and where we're going to go and sort of the news that's been out there. So I got a good source. Some of that I ran into at the Golden Globe. So, there was some business to be made as well, not just shenanigans.
Michael, social butterfly, wheeling and dealing. We're
Ooh,
going to have some fun guests.
Yeah, we got some fun guests. This is Taraxa. What's up, dude? Just Sexy Ice Smasher. He got in today. Haven't opened him, but yeah, the Sexy Ice stuff.
They're doing some amazing stuff.
Yeah, and then Alex says should be receiving my big bad pile of loot. Nightwing Mezco, G.I. Joe Classified Series, Grim Viper. A lot of cool stuff, man. And like I said, February, like we're almost like January. It's almost done. We only got like a week and a half left. Think about it. Just passing by, flying by.
I'm scared.
And before you're scared, it's just scared.
It's scary.
It's a scary time. It's what's going to happen? But
I don't know.
You're gonna have stuff here. We'll have stuff and figures not included. We'll be at Toy Fair. That's definitely gonna happen. So we'll get coverage for you guys at Toy Fair. Like I said, Hasbro will be out there, Bandai, some other ones there. But yeah, you can kind of keep it locked here to figures not included. Locked and loaded.
Lock, ready to rock.
Exactly. Well, appreciate everyone for tuning in. We thank you.
Yes.
We'll catch you next week, and we'll be here again. We should have a fun Star Wars-esque, Star Wars bloated show, which will be a lot of fun.
That'll be fun. I think we could be in for a new era of Star Wars, hopefully a better era with some more positive feedback from the fans. And yeah, I'm excited to talk about it.
Well, we can't talk about it now because Star Wars is not included. And since you have no figure to show, clearly, figures not included for you.
Not this week, not for me.
No, it was awful. Stinky. Didn't even attempt for figures.
I blame my wife.
I blame your hair. That's what it is. Good night, everyone.
Sorry, Michael. I've gelled now.